Republican challengers have been lining up to take on Congressman George Santos in the 2024 election, but one candidate in particular appears to be making a name for himself, raising hundreds of thousands of dollars in just a matter of weeks. Fox 8
Jodi Goldberg introduces us to retired NYPD detective Mike Sapraicone and tells us why he thinks his message is resonating with the public.
Mike Sapraicone is a retired NYPD detective and founded a security business.
I think running a business teaches you how to deal with people and how to understand people and how to make people work together.
Now the married father of 5 who lives in New York's 3rd Congressional District is determined to deliver differently from embattled Representative George Santos, who currently holds the seat.
I'm me. I mean, I have nothing to hide, nothing to lie about, and nothing to embellish about.
Sapraicone has already raised well over $500,000 with plans to run on what he calls an honest ticket to ultimately return integrity and a respected voice in a district that he says desperately needs it.
I've put some money myself into the campaign, but the majority of the money is money I've raised on the campaign by going to friends and family and people that I've worked with and people that I've dealt with over the years.
And while the 67-year-old admits he didn't graduate college and doesn't have much political experience, he's hoping to use his campaign account to raise his profile and convince voters he has the competency others in Washington might not.
I think they're looking for a little bit of a fresh face and certainly a new voice.
With the primaries likely scheduled for June, experts say party nominating conventions have to choose their candidate in January or February unless there's a special election.
I'm doubtful there'll be a special election, just because we're getting close to when the calendar would be running normally to fill this seat in the November election.
Political analyst Michael DeWidziak says Sapraicone is being smart.
He's putting his resume out there as a law enforcement background, and that plays well for Republicans on Long Island with the cashless bail, and he's showing his ability to raise money.
Santos, despite having been abandoned by the Nassau County Republican Party, still has plans to seek re-election. Sapraicone calls him a stain on politics.
It's time for somebody who's a worker and not just living off of society to get in there and start doing something.
On Long Island, Jodi Goldberg, Fox 5 News.